What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Profits on Prime. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use SellerAmp and the subscriptions and everything behind it to pretty much start your Amazon journey for 2025. I really want to get in depth in showing you the background and the mistakes that people make while using SellerAmp, and I also want to show you how to reverse source while using SellerAmp as well. So get ready, get your notebook out, and get ready to learn. What's going on, guys? So now that we got to SellerAmp, you put all your information in, it's time for you to make a subscription. So what I would do is the getting serious. The reason why I would do it is because the getting started, it has only 1,000 scans per month, and honestly you'll go through 500 of them in one day. Like, it's not something where, like, you're going through about 10 scans per day. Like, you go retail arbitrage, you go through a store, each store you're probably going to scan like 100. So it's not going to be worth it for the extra $7. Get the getting serious. So all right, you got your getting serious. All right, I picked this product right here because they look delicious and I want them right now, and it's 2 days from Christmas. So I picked this. You download the extension and it will pop up on every product on Amazon. So that's pretty much how you use SellerAmp when you're online arbitrage, is when you're pressing all these Amazon links, and all the information will now pop up. So right here is your SellerAmp, and you could put it wherever you want. You could put it on the right side of your screen. You could put it in the middle, right here. Let me show you. Or you could put it on the right side. I had it here for a while, but then the buy box is here, so it kind of messes it up. You want to see if there's a buy box, so you kind of don't want that in the way. Alright, so let's go. So right here is going to show a picture of the product, the name of it. It's going to show in what category it's in, the reviews of this ASIN, the ASIN and the UPC. And then there's a couple of buttons here, which would be the dimensions and the weight. So it's good that it's right here. You could hover over it, say, oh, it's 5 ounces. It'll be around, $4 to $6 to ship this product. Then you got Amazon. So if you are on SellerAmp, you could press this. It'll bring you right to the Amazon page. You could go right here. So what I do is when I online arbitrage, I'm like, oh, this looks like a good ASIN. I'll go here. And then now look, you can see the prices instantly to start online arbitrage. And you could open on the SellerAmp page, and this will pop up right here. So over here, it will tell you if you're eligible to sell it. It would say yes or no. I'm eligible to sell this. Over here are alerts. So this means it's meltable, and there's multiple variations under this listing. It'll show you the BSR, estimated sales per month, the max cost for you to pay for this item. So this is when you actually get a price of this item. Say you found it for 50 cents. It will tell you what you could sell it for. And be cautious about this. You could always go right down over here to the offers, which I'll get to, and look at what they sell it for, and then put that there. But then it'll tell you the profit percent, and the ROI. So right here, you'll go down. Over here would be Google Sheets. I have none on this account, but if you are online arbitrage, you want to have multiple Google Sheets that it will pull up buttons, and you could put like good for Christmas, good for Q4, price is not there yet. Like, you'll have ones that be like good ASIN, but it's not on sale right now, so you want to put on a Google Sheet so you could go back to it. You'll have ones that are good sellers for back to school, so you'll have a sheet and it'll say back to school right here, and you would press it because for the year before you made a lot of money on a certain backpack, and you put back to school, and then when you press that, it'll bring you to Google Sheets and you can put where you bought it. Then it will tell you all the information that you need on the item. It'll show you alerts if it's a hazmat, dangerous goods, if it had any IP, if it's private label, the variations. But this is fun because you got to use your determination on if it's a good variation. It's not a bad thing that there's a lot of variations. It's also not a bad thing that it's meltable. You just got to know not to sell it in the summer. But if you're in the fall, winter, you could sell it. So the cautions aren't a bad thing. It's just to be cautious about these things. It'll show you a couple charts here. If you don't have Keeper or don't want to pay for Keeper in the beginning, it'll show you a couple charts here. Let me make this bigger for you guys. All right. Where were we? It'll show you a couple charts here. It'll show you FBA, FBM, and the sales rank. Show you the offer count. So this is extremely nice for SellerAmp to do because they notice that SellerAmp is $30 off the start, and for a new seller, you guys do not know anything. So they want to minimize your costs for other places and pretty much put this in. So, this software should be more expensive than it is. I think it has everything in one. And then you could go to the 1 year, the month, the week, and then this would be the profit calculator. So you would press FBA or FBM right here, and then you have your profit, which would be right here. So if it was FBA, it's putting the FBA fees, your ROI, all the breakdown to pretty much make sure you're buying the right product. These will be all your variations on the ASIN. These are the offers. I look at this a lot. I press live right here to go to recent. It'll tell you the exact number that the seller has. So it will tell you what they're selling it for, and the ROI and the profit would pretty much be under what we bought it for. So look, if I raise this to $1, this will go down right here, because if I bought it for $1, then you'll see. So people really don't look at this. So you see how like it has $6 right here, but multiple people are selling it for $8 and $9. So this is a 300% ROI. But considering this at $6, you would skip it in the store. But if you went over to the offers right here, which would, if it's on your phone, you would scroll all the way down, and you see this, you're like, wow, they're selling it for $9. That's an amazing product now. So as a new seller, you got to understand to pretty much make sure that you minimize your mistakes by watching videos like this and learning something like that, because that took me weeks to learn, and I wasted so much time in stores by just not knowing that I could go down to the offers and looking at what other people sell and determining, wow, there's no competition under $8.97. I could definitely get a bunch of them. And then this is something new that SellerAmp put in, which is the buy box analysis. So it will show you who has the buy box and if the buy box is being shared. So the buy box is suppressed 80% of the time. It's out of stock 16, and then the rest other people are selling it. And it'll tell you, you could press this, and it'll tell you the recent ones right here. And then if you press it on the down, it'll tell you the oldest. So right now, it's the buy box is suppressed. So that's something that's extremely important right there as well. Also, you could see over here with the ranks and prices, with all the information right here, you could go to 30-day, 90-day, 180 to see if the BSR is dropping. So you could see here 180 days ago, the BSR was 216, the 182, and 30 days 90, and current is 90. But that means that it is selling quicker now, because if the BSR is dropping, that means the product is selling more and more every month, or it's in season. So if you look at this product, you could determine that, yeah, this is in season, considering it's December 22nd. So, all right, so I kind of want to show you guys how to reverse source using SellerAmp. So what I'll do is I'll find a good ASIN that Amazon's not on. So Amazon's not on this one. So I would go down to the offers, and everybody that has over 30 reviews and good reviews and under 2,000, I kind of open up. So I right click. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 storefronts open. And then I'll start scrolling. So SellerAmp is really cool when reverse sourcing. It'll show you all the seller details, and it'll show you the brand. So if you want to just go right to the brand, you can just press it and it'll show you what they have. It'll show you the categories here, and your Google Sheets will be here, and your history. So everything will be right here. And then you'll scroll and you'll look at what you're interested in. So pretty much you could see that the offers here, the BSR, estimated sales, max cost. So everything that you need to see if a product is worth your time is literally right on this page. So I'll be like, oh, Amazon's not on here. The BSR is 18K. This looks like something I'm interested in, so I'll start right clicking this, open. Amazon's on these, I'm not interested, load more. This is looks like it's for Halloween, so I'm not interested because it is Christmas. You got to be very skeptical of these things. These are Christmas lights. Amazon's not on it. BSR is low, over 1,000 sales a month. Open that. See, and you always see the product that we started with because they're selling it too because they were under the offers. Right here, same thing, 5K BSR. I like to stay under 150,000 BSR. The lower the BSR, the more the product sells. I'll open this. And then, yeah, when I have a couple open, then I'll start. This is how I do it. So at least, I like to eliminate my stores and have a bunch of tabs of products first. So look, this is a nice beanie. Very low BSR, high sales. Amazon's not on it. So you could just definitely look and determine the more you do this, the more that you will learn. 100%. After like 2-3 clicks of load more, I give up on the store because the lower that you go, the older that ASIN is. So see all these games right here, FBA, FBM, and look, and then I'll start sourcing the product. And if I like it, I go right over to Google and I see if it's selling for the price I need it at. If it is, and all the information I learned from SellerAmp over here is in my liking, then I'll buy the product. So that's how I would reverse source with SellerAmp. You really can't do it with any other tool. I think SellerAmp is definitely the best for it. It's the way I learned. So do not get discouraged because it is a lot of information. It looks a lot in the beginning, but it's not. Let's do a little overview of what you guys learned in this video. So like I said, the information is here, the ASIN, review, UPC, all that. Then you want to see if you're eligible. You want to see if the BSR is under 150,000. The sales a month is over around 100 sales per month. And when you press Google, you want to see if you could get it for the max cost. Like I said, if you want to take anything away from this video, take away to go to the offers and look at what they're selling it at and put the sales price in here. So you could always adjust the sales price because look how much the max cost went up. Instead of buying it for 30 cents, now I can buy it for $3. And they'll show you here if there's an IP, private label, if it's a meltable, if it's a dangerous good, hazmat, anything. If you're FBMing it, make sure you put FBM, and you want to put the shipping for FBM. So you see, if you go over here, you'll see the dimensions. It'll tell you the weight, 5 ounces right there. So say it's around $5 for the shipping. Now it'll tell you the max cost I could spend now. So if you're FBMing, make sure you have this on and make sure that you learn the shipping weights. And roundabout, you always want to shoot higher on the shipping because if it is lower, you're making more money. And yeah, so if you have any questions regarding SellerAmp, comment down below. And if you are curious about opening your own SellerAmp and using it because you want to take that next step on your Amazon journey, I have the link down below. Just press that and get started. If you want to get started on the cheap one to save $9, you could. Like I said, I recommend the $28 one because 1,000 clicks or 1,000 products will go very quick, and you'll see this in probably using SellerAmp for like a week. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Like I said, comment below, and if you want to use SellerAmp, the link is in my bio.